Hello, friend. This is gonna be an a video, a kind that I don't do super often. It's gonna be me talking. Hello, friends. This is gonna be quite an interesting video. I'm not only going to be talking and showing you the fidget toys. I'm also going to record the sounds for all the things I'm showing, which I usually don't do, but I'm going to do it today. And I'm gonna make sure to edit out any sounds I find unpleasant, like this ring that I showed here at the beginning. Doesn't really have a relaxing sound. It has more of a unpleasant sound. This sounds good though. That's a bit loud, however. I'm not going to play with this for a really long time because you can accidentally make loud sounds with it. So this is a fidget cube, and I helped fund the Kickstarter by buying one early. And I like this one. I think the spinny wheel is my favorite part. very nice and relaxing. It has, I got this delivered to the wrong address. It got delivered to an abandoned house, and I had to go and get it, and it was left at the doorstep of this abandoned house. But that's nice. But I got kind of drawn into this magical house, and it was very mysterious. Look, here we have, you all know what this is. Yeah, it's the famous fidget spinner. I got it when it was like after it was popular, because there were so many things, and I put out the weights so that I could spin with it a lot more. And this fidget spinner I actually used in the abandoned house I was talking about. I found a cute little ghost of a little kitty in that house, and it first spooked me and moved stuff around, but after a while with this fidget spinner I managed to trick it, or not trick it, what am I saying? I showed it to the kitty, and it must have been bored for so long because it was so fascinating by this moving object. And look how relaxing it is. I don't like the sound of this super much though, so I'm probably going to turn it down a bit, the volume. And it said if you spin this one fast enough, it can create the ability to lift objects with magic. I found this one in quite a cool place. Oh, this is the next object. It came with a nice package. I got this as a gift from listen to that. I got this as a gift because I helped a clockwork smith. No, a clockworker. Whatever they're called. A clock repair person. They needed me to get very specific parts for a very special and powerful clock. Magical clock. Of course, I don't think normal clocks are very powerful. I really like this one. It's a bit loud. But I'll have to turn down the volume. I like the clinky sounds though. It's so lovely. I really like looking at the cogwheels move. I really like moving parts. Oh man, I'm excited for when this video will come up, because it's pretty good. I usually don't make videos with sounds in them, except for the voice. Because there's some sounds I really don't like, and I don't want to accidentally put in an uncomfortable sound that someone else really doesn't like. Making my videos impossible to relax to. So maybe I'll do more object sound videos if it's so pretty with the shiny yellowness of it. Maybe I'll make videos that has only one kind of sound in them. That will make more sense. But I really enjoy this fidget toy. And I forgot to introduce in the beginning of this video, but you've already read the title. This is gonna be me showing you all my fidgets. And I thought I had broken this fidget toy because I wanted to clean it a bit, but I got some water in parts that shouldn't have gotten water, and I thought it had started to rust, or I removed too much of the, I don't know, it was very stuck. But apparently it works fine now. Maybe it's the parts the clocksmith used. He didn't tell me, but maybe this fidget spinner is magical as well. I'll have to do more research, or more experimenting rather, to see what this fidget spinner can do. Yeah, I think it looks very, very pretty. It was quite the interesting things I had to go through to get to the parts that the clocksmith needed. I had to go through a tunnel to get to the place, a quite lovely and serene place. You wouldn't expect there to be a part maker who made cogwheels and parts in that place. It was kind of like a garden. It was very beautiful and very peaceful. But before you get to that very serene place, you have to go through a tunnel with quite a few obstacles. It is to protect that peaceful place. There were some the metal fidget spinner sounds well better. That's just a sigh from the old me. So to get the really good sounds, I didn't talk in the same clip. I'm talking now in the future, from when I made the video. And looking back at the video with you. But yeah, in that tunnel there are some Hufflepuffs, which are like cloud-like beings. They're very fluffy and can hover around if they get threatened, they start glowing a deep, ominous red. Of course, this red color just lights up all over the place when you go into that tunnel. So and I did not know about these creatures beforehand. The clocksmith, the clockworker, was very busy and didn't have much time to inform me of these creatures. They were going to eat me up. They ate some of my gear. Just turned my gear into nothing. But I managed to find something that they enjoyed eating more than me. Some candy that I could keep them at bay. And it was good that I didn't attack them. I was ready to if I had to, but I went with a peaceful approach first, which was lucky because apparently, as I heard afterwards, they get even more. By the way, I'm pointing out here that this tangle is probably the exactly right amount of pieces for maximum enjoyment, according to me, anyway. It's 4 times 4, I think, and that is a nice amount so that you can lay it out in satisfying ways and all the colors line up. I had to turn off a thing there, it was beeping. But yeah, it was lucky that I didn't anger these cloud creatures, because apparently they grow much fierce. They grow huge and become much more dangerous and powerful if you attack them. But if you don't, they save their energy. So I was lucky there. I always try to go for the peaceful approach to things when I'm on adventures, on quests for people. it's kind of nice to have the sounds because then I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk all the time. But yeah. This, I might have to turn down the volume on this one. This toy is quite loud. I'm going for the more well-known fidget toys at first. You might have noticed. Except for the ring. I think I might go more into the ring later. Or I hope I do. This fidget toy was made by a mage I know. They I don't know what I was doing there. I had to go away for a bit. But the mage makes very many useful tools. I said something there. I don't know what it was. Oh, I might be singing. I'm listening to music right now. Like me in the past listening to music. I didn't even notice I was singing. Whoops. You might not even be able to hear it though. That's funny. Yeah, the maid who made this, she makes a lot of powerful magical tools and stuff. And she mostly only makes useless stuff or useful stuff. Oh my god, if she knew I said she makes useless stuff, she would not be happy. Let's just say that. But she makes useful stuff. So when I asked her to make a useless fidget toy, which the point of it is to pretty much have no point unless, you know, fidgeting is a good enough point for you. But she did not like me wanting something useless. But she needed me to do something quite important, so she had to oblige. And but she said that even though I said she was not allowed to make it useful, just for the challenge of it, to challenge her, she says it still has a very magical use. Now, this is my favorite, or one of my favorite fidget toys. That's why I have two of the in different colors, and I have more length of the blue as well as the green. But the green, but yeah, the blue one I got first, and I like to make them small like this because they're just a lot more enjoyable for me. Yeah, it makes quite a nice gentle sound. If you want a somewhat quiet fidget toy, this is pretty good. It's not completely silent though, so it could annoy people if you were next to them. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I need to end this video because it's gonna be too long otherwise. Oh yeah, I still haven't decided how long I want to make my videos. This might be one long video or it might be multiple. I do not know. If it is a new video, hello friend. If not, hello friend. For staying awake with me. Feel free to just fall asleep. That's the point after all. Mostly. Well, you could be listening to this in the background while doing other stuff, or just while relaxing. It's always good to take some time off to not just, do other things, not catching up on shows and stuff that you feel you have to keep up to date with, or watching or playing video games you feel you have to finish. Maybe that's just me. I get a little bit obsessive with my free time activity sometimes, and here I'm trying to show the glow in the dark effect, which does not seem to be working. It's supposed to be glow in the dark, I think, if I remember correctly. Doesn't quite look like glow-in-the-dark color though. This I like when you get this toy. It's called Twiddler, by the way. I never said that. When it's new. And sometimes you don't need a fidget toy to have fun. You can just have like a piece of cloth. This is one of those screen cleaning cloths. Or you could have a piece of paper. Here we have a piece of paper. You don't need an expensive, well, a lot of fidget toys are very cheap, but you don't really need to buy a fidget toy if you are a fidgety kind of person. You can fidget with pretty much anything, and as long as it's nothing that you break, it's all good. Paper makes nice sounds too, that's a plus. It's quite loud though. And here there's some outside noises I had to remove completely. Loud kids on their mopeds. Damn these kids these days. But yeah, it's quite loud compared to other things. And this is quite good for practicing paper spellcasting when folding up spells and whatnot. Did you know that there is a certain kind of spellcasting that focuses a lot on how you fold the paper you write the spell on? It can change the effect of the spell quite a lot. But it's fun to fidget with. If you're new to my channel, you might be wondering why I talk about the magical stuff, talk about magic and stuff. It's because my channel is all about fantasy and magic and amazingness. I just like fantasy worlds and wonderful things like that. I really went all out with fidgeting with everything. I was just having a great old time while listening to music. which is great. It's nice that I can enjoy making these videos. I was more nervous for this part though, or not nervous, but for the recording voice part. I didn't know if I felt up for it today. But I think I did. Get eased into, wow, this is so loud. I mean, for you it's gonna be turned down, hopefully, if I don't forget. But yeah. And here I'm closing the curtains because I saw the sun was getting in to my shot. Now that I'm looking at this shot, maybe I should try to get the lights from a more above perspective to eliminate some of the shadows. Yeah, I'm not really fidgeting with that big piece. I was just trying to make good sounds. Oh, this one sounds real good. Gonna have to turn down the volume on this too. Some sounds are very subtle. Some sounds are very loud. The plus to these kind of fidget toys, well, fidget trash, is that they make nice sounds. Not good in all scenarios, but when you just, oops. When you just need to relax. It's pretty good. That is usually what I do when I fidget with this toy. Just make it go back and forth. It's so hard to talk slow, which I feel like sometimes I nail talking slow, but other times my brain just thinks too fast. I'm trying to do the surprise trigger. so nice. Alright, we're done with that one. I just let you enjoy those sounds for a bit. Oh, that was loud. This is another thing you can fidget with. It is the things that come with wires when they're all bundled up nicely. And you can fidget with this whenever you like. But mostly I don't fidget with this. I use it to organize my wires at my desk. They're very handy. I would suggest saving all of these. Oh, I went somewhere. Where did I go? Oh no. I'm probably looking at the time or something. Actually, probably not. Oh, this one. This one is one of my least favorite fidget toys. I don't like it that much. I think it's too big. But it does look pretty cool. That's why I bought it. It looked very enthralling. I don't know. I have a better soon. After this one, I have quite the amazing fidget toy. I wrote something down. Yeah, many of these fidget toys, or some of them, make loud sounds. Some of them make quiet sounds. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but yeah, you want to notice the sound difference, because I will try to normalize all the sounds to be equal in volume. But yeah, this one is yellow and pretty. I like yellow. I want more things to be yellow. Nice. Happy. It feels like a happy color. And yeah, this one I got in the same place as I got the next one. Look at that. It goes round and round, round and round, as you do. Isn't that fun? I personally would love a fidget toy that goes that is just a flat surface that spins. I'm pretty sure there are those kind of things, like flat surfaces to spin stuff on, but just have a thing that you can put anything on and make it into a spinny fidget toy. Now this one is one of my favorites. It can cramp your hand a bit though if you use it too much. So I try to switch out my fidget toys, but it's super fun. Oh, I'm a zoom in for this one apparently, which is good. Now you can see it better. It's hard to find where I put the focus sometimes. It's a bit hard to see what's happening, but it's another one of those infinite things. Like it loops on itself, in on itself. I like this one because it can be used with one hand. This one I got from a robot that I saw. It was thrown away in a scrap yard, but it wasn't finished. It wasn't even turned off. was still functioning, but it was feeling down on itself. It had lost a leg and an arm, and it thought it was no use anymore. But I couldn't stand by and watch that. I went and helped it find or help build an arm and a leg for it. Oh, this one, this fidget toy is maybe the best. You can see the frogs in the corners there. Here's supposed to be squids in the corner peeking in. Or not squids, like octopuses. And those are supposed to be cats. And yeah, there are 3 sides to it, by the way. Which I know is crazy. Mind blown if you haven't seen a hexaflexagon before. This is a hexaflexagon, and I found it at one of my interdimensional travels in the in-between zone of dimensions. Look at it go. It makes nice, relaxing sounds as well, which is nice. Very nice. You can see here that the triangle, when you fold it, it becomes a hexagon. And the hexagon shape, when you fold it, becomes a triangle, which I thought was pretty neat. The cool thing about this fidget toy is you can make it all by yourself, and it's really simple. So all you need is paper and some tape or glue, and one cool thing about this is you can customize it any way you like. And I always love customizing things. Anyway, this is the end of this video. Bye bye. I'm gonna have another video soon though. Where I will have more. Well, these were all my fidget toys, but I have something more to show you in the next video.